दुनिया में कुछ भी असंभव नहीं है। हम वो सब कर सकते हैं जो हम सोचते हैं और वो सब सोचते हैं जो हम कर सकते हैं। When the women of all walks of life come together, the result is brilliant. 40 Women is a forum of high frequency, like-minded working women. Few of us are entrepreneurs, few of us are involved in family business. At 40, we express our struggles, our experiences, which further help us, our personal and our professional life. Today is the 9th session of Women Inspiring Women series, where members of 40 Women help to develop our skills and discuss how to convert our hobbies into business. So far, we have conducted our open sessions on digital marketing, career options, depression, gardening, cooking, even how to set up a preschool. Now it's time to talk about our favorite topic of every woman, clothes. Let me introduce you to today's speaker, Ms. Meenakshi Parnami, founder, owner, Ragini Jaipur, one of the most appreciated Indo-Chic brand of Jaipur. Welcome, Meenakshi ji. How are you feeling today?
Thank you so much, Neha, for inviting me today. I feel really great and honored to be here.
We all got so excited to hear today's topic, making your wardrobe glamorously wise. Can you please elaborate on that?
Yeah, sure. See, after being 15 years in the industry of fashion and art appearance, I realized how dynamic it is. It's like constantly changing. The trends, the colors, the consumer behavior, the socio-economic climate, everything. And it's so hard to keep your trendiest best all the time. So when I'm designing at Ragini, Jaipur, my collection stories, the four main components that I follow are fabric, comfort, colors, and sustainability and reusability. So I'm here today to help you choose your wardrobe efficiently, stylishly, easy, and glamorously by using all these components.
Okay. So, Meenakshi ji, are you going to put up? We are going to put up few questions regarding this. People feel a lot of pressure to remain fashionable, to follow the trend, to look like celebs, to follow their styles. What role do fashion trends and bloggers, all these people, have in the society, and how they affect all the fashionistas? Can you please elaborate?
Yeah, see, fashion influencers and celebrities do have a really great role to play in it. You know, they adorn the looks and the trends so fast that you really have to keep pace, following them, and they change their looks in a real fast and easy manner. And the whole, as soon as they change their looks, the trends change. So what actually keeps me sane as a designer is by not getting too much affected by it, and to create your own comfort style and a statement. And after you set few parameters for yourself, you can really create things around it. And I always feel that if you stick on to the main components and style statements, then whatever the looks are in and out, you can really cope up with it, because you must be hearing a lot of phrases like this is in fashion, or oh, that's so outdated, but it's actually true.
So, are you going to show us some slides?
Yes, no, not the slides. We can just explain you because we were so many of us on the panel. So I can help you go through, like, how the fabric is the main component. Like, I go with the fabric. first.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Please, Meenakshi ji, please tell us, as a consumer, what role fabric play in making our wardrobe? What kind of fabric we should choose?
See, the biggest mistake, like normally everyone does, is not investing in a good fabric. Fabric is the main foundation of an outfit. And as we all know, if the foundation is strong, everything else falls in place. And these days, your main focus should always be on the quality and awareness actually of buying and using pure fabrics has increased over the time. So, and it's been my thumb rule at Ragini Jaipur to use pure fabrics always. It's like, that's the major difference how our grandmothers have passed on their saris for generations. And our shirts don't even last 3 seasons.
Right. So, I would like our panelist, one of the panelists, Aarti Dubey, to ask a question. She was very excited that Miss Meenakshi is going to answer her question. So, can I have Aarti Dubey on the screen, please?
Hello, Aarti ji.
Hello, Meenakshi ji. I'm very glad you are here to answer our questions. Really excited to ask you my question. My question is that how do we create a variety in the wardrobe, because most of us have our own signature styles and way of dressing. So how do we create new looks while being in our comfort zone? Actually, we don't want to go out of our comfort zone, and we like to create our own signature.
Yes. So Aarti, over here, the colors come into foreplay. So color is like a wonder element that can really enhance an outfit. My approach actually to colors is always 2 ways: season specific and solid.
Okay.
With with your own comfort zone, you can really create new looks by, trying new color shades. Like normally what everyone does is, summers come and they fill up their wardrobes with all pinks and peaches.
Yes.
And winters it's all navies and blacks.
Yes, you're right.
Quite a myth that, certain color does not suit you. It's basically a certain shade of the color does not suit you.
Okay.
Suppose, a parrot green does not suit me, but maybe a pistachio or an olive green works wonders.
Okay, yes.
Right. And,
right.
let me just walk you through, to make you explain better. Let's take the color green.
Mm-hmm.
So, in spring, maybe I'm dressed up in leafy green or a teal. When the summers are there, then, it changes into pistachios and mint greens.
Yes.
Autumn, you would pick up khakis, olive green, or jade.
Yes.
And in winters, you dress the best in emerald greens and forest greens.
Yeah.
There are millions of, I'm not joking, but there are millions of shades in an umbrella of colors.
Oh.
And it's really fun part, to work with so many shades.
Yeah.
Thank you. Be an artist.
Yes.
Experiment with colors.
Okay, Meenakshi. Thank you so much for enlightening us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aarti ji. Meenakshi ji, please tell me one thing. What kind of fabric we should invest our money and fill our wardrobes with? Because whenever we go to shop something, we see the designs, we see the embellishments, but hardly we consider any fabric. So what kind of fabric do you suggest we should invest some money in?
See, the game field has really changed from regular cottons and silks. It's a lot of hybrid fabrics are in the market right now. and which has really changed the science of textiles altogether. There are fabrics according to there are a lot of hybrid fabrics in the market which can be used according to different silhouettes, seasons, and occasions. Like I use a lot of silk malmal for my collection, and it's a soft, easy breezy fabric which can be used both formally and casually. It's breathable, and it's basically silk and cotton put together, and it's perfect for Indian climate. And the other, like, if you're talking about the climate here, and we really need breathable fabric, and because they are the most comfortable and a great thing to invest in. So other fabrics that I normally work are pure chanderis and cotton mull. So pure chanderi is normally soft and flowy, and it's very breathable. So if you feel like, your skin is not breathing in the chanderi that you're wearing, that means it's not pure. It's mixed.
Ma'am, Meenakshi ji, how to see which fabric are we buying? How to test that?
See, I can tell you, like, linen is another, like, breathable fabric, and I'll just help you identify how, to test pure linen from the other linen looking fabrics in the market. So all you have to do is just dip the end of your finger in water and just press it on the fabric. So if the moisture, check immediately the other side, If the moisture moves immediately, that means it's a pure linen. But if the movement of the moisture is little slow, that means it's a mixed or in any other fabric.
मीनाक्षी जी, थोड़ा सा सेशन को बीच में मैं रागिनी की तरफ ले जाना चाहूंगी. रागिनी जयपुर जो आपका ब्रांड है, उसके बारे में थोड़ा कुछ बताइए.
See, Ragini Jaipur brand was actually started by me when maybe you can say according to my own needs, when my creative things were not getting satisfied with what I was getting in the market, I started creating things and designing things which I have always been, I had studied design in college, but after coming to Jaipur, which I was not continuing it. And right now, Ragini is doing shows all over India, and I majorly do solo shows, self-created shows. And Ragini is basically a trademark of Indo-Chic style, You wear your own pure, creative silhouettes with comfort. Comfort in style, and it's basically suits all age groups. If I am at this age wearing something, my daughter would wear the same outfit and carry it beautifully. So it's nothing like it's for that age group or this age group. Anyone and everyone can adorn it.
We have a panelist, Sangeeta Agrawal ji, with us. She want to ask you few questions, please.
Yes.
Sangeeta ji. Sangeeta ji, you can unmute and speak. Sangeeta ji, are you there? You can unmute and you can speak. I think we have lost her.
Hello. Yeah. Hello.
Yes, Sangeeta ji. Please speak. Please take your, we can hear you. You can ask your question. Your video, Sangeeta ji, your video has been stopped, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, you are online now.
Okay. Hi, Meenakshi ji.
Hello, Sangeeta ji. How are you?
How are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? So, I want to ask you a question. What about our wedding clothes and heavy outfits for special occasions? We cannot go low profile on that, and it becomes concern when we invest so much on it.
Absolutely. We cannot go low profile when it comes to weddings, especially Indian weddings.
Yeah.
See, again, you don't have to go low profile on that as well. See, for your Shadi collection, you can get new luxurious clothes without, going against the sustainability factor. You can always ask your designers to create certain things which can be reused in so many different ways later on. Like I have suggested so many ways. You should always invest on a multi-purpose heavy outfit for occasion. Which can be, suppose, you can use a dupatta of something with something else later on.
Yeah.
Or you can use even your bridal lehenga with a silk top for any Sangeet party. You can use your plain silk with some heavy embroidered blouses later on. So you can always mix and match and reuse things. You should always concentrate on making an outfit which can be reused. You can even pick up that embroidered borders of a sari and stitch it on a lehenga, the sari that you have already worn many times and you don't use it anymore. Just pick up those embroideries and stitch it on a lehenga. You can do patchworks of your favorite embroideries onto new fabric and new colors and create new looks.
Yes.
You can, like now that anarkalis and floor lengths, not everybody wants to wear all the time. So, you can just convert it into your lehengas for yourself or your girls around for the occasion.
That's it. Right.
Yeah, so heavy outfits you can just reuse in so many ways.
Yeah. Thank you, Meenakshi ji.
Thank you.
मीनाक्षी जी, हमारे पास कुछ क्वेश्चंस 40 विमेन विंग से और भी आए थे. जब आपने अपना टॉपिक डाला तो एवरीवन गॉट वेरी एक्साइटेड बिकॉज विमेन लव क्लोथ्स. तो उनके कुछ क्वेश्चंस थे कि व्हाट आर दीज ट्रेंड्स एंड हाउ टू फॉलो देम, एंड स्पेसिफिकली कलर का जो ट्रेंड आता है कि ये इस सीजन ये पहनना है, वो पहनना है, ये सब कैसे हैं? आर देयर एनी रूल्स हाउ टू फॉलो देम?
See, every year, every season, there is a color forecast coming up, and it's everywhere in the news feed. All the designers are working around those colors, and what you can do is firstly I'll tell you the topmost colors for 2020, which are the scarlet, the faded denim, the biscuity green, which happens to be the color of the year as well, not just the season, and coral pink, saffron, chive, and a basic white. So in 2020, if you are building your wardrobe, you can just work around these colors. It does not have to be specifically just those, but you can really be around and create your outfit with it. And normally what happens is, what a major compliment like I receive from my clients is how much they enjoy my color combination. They are like, I look at it at the three angles, like tone family of the colors, obvious pairs, and complete contrast. So, you can really create an outfit with the different shades of the same color family. Do not go monotone. Just play around with colors of the same family.
Meenakshi, there are a lot of terms these days we are listening related to fashion, like fashion detox, sustainable fashion, fast fashion. What are these? We keep on hearing and reading articles in Vogue and Femina about these. What are these?
Yeah. See, fast fashion is basically a bulk production done for mass consumption through all machineries and computerized embroideries and everything. It's cheap in prices compared to all that organic and handwork, and it does not really promote the arts and crafts also. Everything is done in factories to cut down the cost and produced in bulk. It's quite a hazard to the environment and sustainability, which I actually believe a lot in. So, it's like, suppose I give an example, like hand embroideries these days are converted into computerized embroideries, and those embroidered fabrics are just filled up in the market. But you compare, the two outfits, and you'll really make out, what to go for. In fact, if you go local, like if I give an example of Jaipur, like Sanganeri prints have a GI, they have got a listing in the GI index. That's the geographical index. But the looks of the hand blocks, have been created on screens and computer printing, and you're losing onto that art of hand block printing. But if you actually compare the two, you'll feel the difference. I always promote go local, go organic, go sustainable. Promote the local art.
Ma'am, there is a question which we have received. How to be part of global movement as a consumer?
Yes. See, consumer is like, as a consumer, there are so many brands who are consciously working, keeping in mind the sustainability towards in the ecological environment and climate, And I'm really proud Ragini Jaipur is a veteran in ecological club. So, in spite of after buying from such brands as a consumer, what you can do is, instead of locking your outfits in your cupboards or discarding them, just reuse them, recycle them, repair them, upcycle them. Just, change it into new things, new looks, and keep on using it. Like I just talked about the 4 elements, that components that you go for it. So you can use your outfit with all those components and create so many different looks. Like layers give so much of depth and intricacy and texture. Whereas if you have an outfit with 4 elements, how about, with those 4 outfits, you create 4 different looks. And, like suppose you have an outfit with 4 elements, you mix and match with so many things and you get 4 new outfits. And with those 4 new outfits, you can create 16 different looks. So that's how maybe you can just go changing your wardrobe.
One of our panelists, Ritu Agrawal ji, has come online right now. Ritu Agrawal ji, do you have any question? Would you like to ask something?
You have to unmute.
Hello ma'am, how are you?
Hello.
मैम मेरा सबसे सिंपल क्वेश्चन है मैम, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ फैब्रिक डू यू सजेस्ट टू इन्वेस्ट इन, और हम अपनी वार्डरोब को कौन से फैब्रिक से मैम भरें?
देखिए, एक फैब्रिक तो मैं सजेस्ट कर ही नहीं सकती. इट ऑल डिपेंड्स ऑन योर यूजेबिलिटी, योर वेरेबिलिटी एंड द ओकेजन फॉर व्हाट यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग इन. Like suppose if you're investing in for your wedding things, I would say go in for pure silk, tassels, soft silk. But if it's for, something casual, then it's always those breathable fabrics like cotton mull, silk mull, chanderi, and linens. So it all depends on your utility, wearability. You're doing it for some occasions or whatever. But at the same time, I believe it, and I always suggest, go organic, go local, and go for pure fabrics, whatever the usability is.
Okay, thank you.
थैंक यू रितु जी.
Yes.
मीनाक्षी जी, एक बहुत बेसिक क्वेश्चन दिमाग में आता है. आजकल फैशन के टाइम पे कोई भी अपने आउटफिट रिपीट नहीं करना चाहते. रिपीट नहीं करने का मतलब है आप लगातार यू आर बाइंग एंड बाइंग एंड बाइंग. अब इज देयर एनी, डू यू सजेस्ट हाउ टू कंट्रोल दैट? हाउ डू यू सजेस्ट हाउ मेनी इज टू मच?
See, if you notice, these days, even the celebrities are repeating their outfits because they also want to promote sustainability. It's such a bad thing and hazardous thing for the environment to just keep on buying new and not using. We just talked about the sustainability factor. Just reuse, recycle, create new looks out of it. And you really need to, it has to come from within to stop buying new and, giving new looks with the old outfits. Accessorize in different ways. Like,
Okay. Meenakshi, what are trends and how to follow them?
Trends are basically what is like, created or set by certain celebs or something, but it's basically your own style statement. You can create your own style statement and say, okay, this is what is trending. And what basically is new in fashion, which is thrown over by the influencers, the vloggers, the designers everywhere who are working so hard in creating new looks with the new colors, new fabrics. That's the trend.
Okay. At the end, would you like to suggest any tip? Would you like to suggest how we should make our wardrobe sustainable? How to make our wardrobe glamorously wise?
See, I'm a biggest promoter of all shapes, all styles, and but it only is possible if you are comfortable with it. So, according to me, like any body shape can rock a crop top, and if you're comfortable with it. Otherwise, there is just no point behind it. Sorry, what did you ask? I missed on to it. I just got lost.
I was asking your tips for making our wardrobe glamorously wise.
See, it's basically what I wanted to say was, do not settle for what market sells as it is. Be creative, be playful with your wardrobe and have fun. Have your own style and look and have a great time while doing it. Invest in quality, reusability and sustainability. Reduce the carbon footprint while doing all this and still look good. Make a statement, design your statements and wear it with a pride. Go bold, go funky and have fun.
मीनाक्षी जी, आपकी जब रागिनी जयपुर के बारे में बात करते हैं तो एक वर्ड आप हमेशा यूज करती हैं, दैट इज indie chick. What is this indie chick is?
I like to use this word a lot because I am, a real believer of wearing my traditional clothes with a twist and turn and adaptability to the modern look. Because our traditional clothes are just ideal for our climate, our environment, and our culture and society. But along with that, you really need to be comfortable with today's time because all of us are in a run all the time. So there is a need to look trendy, there is a need to be comfortable, and at the same time, nothing beats our own clothes.
मीनाक्षी जी, मोस्टली आजकल एक विमेन्स में एक ट्रेंड आ गया है. इफ यू आर वेयरिंग वेस्टर्न, योर थिंकिंग एंड अप्रोच इज वेस्टर्न. इफ यू आर वेयरिंग ट्रेडिशनल क्लोथ्स, so you are, at a back seat, you are not a progressive woman. So how do you see that?
Okay, first, Neha, just answer me something. Have you met anybody who has left an everlasting impression on me as how did they appear?
First look does matter, but gradually when you start knowing, then it doesn't make a difference.
Of course, but tell me something. Is it because of what they were wearing or how they were carrying it made a difference?
This stereotyping, because of the stereotyping, the women wearing westerns are being approached as very progressive women or working women. Though in our 40, most of us are entrepreneurs or working in our business, and we always see them wearing what they feel like wearing. So how do you see this phenomenon?
See, for me, it's always been wear what you want to, be comfortable in your skin, and whatever suits you right, whatever feels right for you is the most flattering silhouette for you. Be it a sari, be it a kurta, be it a western dress, be it shorts, be it t-shirts. So whatever. So,
okay, Meenakshi. With this note, we would like to wind up our session for today. And I'm so thankful to our panelists, Mrs. Sangeeta Agarwal, Ms. Aarti Dubey, and Ritu Agarwal ji, to come up as a panelist and ask their questions. Our speaker, Mrs. Meenakshi Parnami, thank you so much, ma'am, for giving your valuable time.
And listening to me.
And my special thanks goes to our mentor and guide, Usha ji and Suresh Agarwal ji, who has always motivated us to go beyond what is expected. With a note that the thing women have yet to learn, nobody gives you power, you just have to take it. With this, I would like to wind up today's session. Thank you. Take precaution and stay safe. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.